padding the top of this. Not that it seems to matter tonight. Hello, my name is Rob Reese, and my improv tip today is a training technique we use in Amnesia Wars and wherever else I train people to do improv scene work. It's called Descriptive Drills, and it's exactly as exciting and glamorous as you'd expect anything called drills to be, but it's effective. You've certainly noticed it's difficult to simply incorporate a new technique or a theory into our scene work with any sort of consistency. If we go into a scene focused hard on the new theory, the scene work itself tends to suffer. If we go into a scene organically and try to allow the new technique or skill to emerge, then about half the time we tend to just forget that we're supposed to be doing a new technique. And this is where we utilize descriptive drills. So let's say, for example, that our company has a tendency to go on and do talking head scenes. No movement on the stage or screen, as the case may be, no visual dynamics, difficult to create an emotional content. Well, we could give the note that we should start the scene with action, and give that note over and over again. But if we drill it, it'll become the default method of starting the scene without taking up any of the brain power that a player should be using to play. And we use the analogy here of a musician practicing scales. These drills are just like a musician doing notes. They don't have to think about how to form that note when they're playing a song in concert or whatever. And this is the same thing as that. We do this as an exercise or a warm-up before we start playing our regular scenes in rehearsal or on stage or in a show. Our players will do a bunch of repetitions, not actually making the first move of the scene, but describing what that move would be. Literally saying to each other in pairs or trios or whatever, I am knitting a scarf, I am drinking a beer, literally saying out what I am doing a repetitive action that I can keep up over the course of the scene with an object in the space. In Amnesia Wars, we use these descriptive drills to train our entire exposition, which I'm going to describe in a second video, so I don't make this one too long. It's also really good for narrative forms, things that create a plot, utilizing the narrative skills to forward our stories, and really kind of anything else that you need to incorporate an idea into how to create the scene. And that's what I've got for narrative scenes. Really just say it over and over before you try to do it, and I guarantee you'll get some action out of that if you stick to it for a bit. I'm Rob Reese. You can find me at hellorobreese.com or around Facebook and all that stuff, and thank you for paying attention.